Okay, welcome back to the Hardboard Pub, everybody. If you hear any panting, I got Wolfie right here. Come up here. Yeah. Show your handsome. Oh, don't knock over the beer of the day. Yeah. Oh, and he punched me in the face. You get smudges on my glasses, buddy. I'm not gonna be able to read anything on the can. You're off camera. There you go. He's such a big klutz, but he's a handsome klutz. That's why he gets away with murder. Let me get. Oh, yeah. I just gotta scratch his face. Okay, buddy. Let me get this out of the way. All right. So today's beer is courtesy of somebody that I'm sure most of you know, but maybe some of you don't know, because it's not a beer channel. It's a mukbang channel, and it is Coco Tea TV. She gave me this. She sent me a bunch of beers a while back, and I'm slowly getting through them. I'm a bad boy. That's where I am. This is, I'll put Coco's information right here. There's going to be a link in this description down below, so check out her channel. She does mukbangs, so she likes to eat all these foods from all these different places. Taste them so you can decide if you want to eat it. But I do beer. It's a horrible job, but somebody's got to do it. I'm proud to jump on that grenade for everybody. This is called Muchacho, which my Spanish is totally on an elementary school level. I know basic Spanish, but I think Muchacho is like a little guy or something like that. This is from Good People Brewing Company, and I believe they're out of Birmingham. Let's have a look here. Good People Brewing Company, Birmingham, Alabama. I say that because I know that Coco Tea TV is in Alabama. So I would assume that the beers that she sent me would be from Alabama. This is a Mexican-style lager. Now, when it comes to lagers, I do love the Mexicans. Their lagers, to me, just taste better than any of the lagers we have in the United States. Now, of course, my daily drinker, when I'm not reviewing beers, is Yuengling traditional lager. Love that beer. That's my favorite American lager. But whenever given the chance for a Mexican lager, I always go with that. So I hope that this one keeps me feeling that that's the right decision. Now this is very light. This looks like Mexican lagers do. You got to understand. So Mexico is hot. You know, it's a hot climate, and you don't want a big, thick, heavy beer down there. I've been to Mexico, been all over the Caribbean, been to Central South America. Never once have I wanted a thick, dark beer when I was there. This is always what you want. You want something that's light, crisp, refreshing, and something that you can drink all day long. Because when you're out in that hot sun, this is just what's going to refresh you. So let's have a go at it and see. This has some interesting carbonation. It's multi-sized bubbles. Looks like lemon meringue up on top here. But it smells like it's going to be a hit. Let's see if it tastes matches. Cheers. Yes. And this is what I like, especially about the Mexican lagers. You know, when you go to an American restaurant, because I'm in America, that's usually where I eat, is in American restaurants, and I order a beer. Doesn't matter what kind of beer it is. When I order the beer, typically it does not come with a lime or a lemon on the rim of the glass. However, when I eat in Mexican restaurants, which I do quite a bit because I am a big fan, everybody knows that gringos love Mexican food, and I absolutely do love Mexican food. And I like to stay within the ethnicity of the restaurant that I'm eating. So if I'm in a Mexican restaurant, I'm drinking a Mexican beer. And Every single time. Every single time. Every Mexican restaurant that I've eaten at, when they bring the beer out, there's either a lemon or a lime on the glass. Now, I do have small kids, and they always fight over who's going to get it, because I don't... Before I had kids, I used to take it off the rim of the glass. I used to plop it into the beer and just drink it with it floating around in the beer. But my kids like sour things for some reason, so when they oh, I get it, so I take it off and I give it to them. They eat it. But you know, just that little flavor. That's what I like about the Mexican lagers, is it's always got that little lemony or that little limey flavor that's associated with it. What are you doing? What are you doing, Wolfie? This beer has that. And that's what makes Mexican lagers special to me. That extra little flavor element. You know, like some beers, like I think everybody knows, like if you're drinking a Corona, you got to have a lime. If you're drinking it out of the bottle, put the lime in the neck and stick it in there, and you know, put your thumb in it or whatever, flip it upside down, and you know, because it gets that flavor in there, because Corona is a Mexican beer, but it's not gonna have that built-in lime flavor. That's why you got to put the lime in there. I like the Mexican lagers that come pre-limed or pre-lemoned, so I don't have to put that in there. Because, listen, I'm not the guy. I'm not going to be going out somewhere, packing those beers, and then remembering, oh wait, I got to bring some limes or I got to bring some lemons. That's extra stuff for me to remember, and this brain is full. My brain is completely full. Can't learn new things. My brain is full of useless information. So the less I have to remember, the better off I'm going to be. So I like pre-lemoned and pre-limed flavored beers, and that's what I get with these Mexican lagers. Now, granted, this is brewed in Birmingham, Alabama. This is not a true Mexican lager, but it says right on here, Mexican style lager. And I think they absolutely hit they hit the mark on this. This absolutely does taste like a Mexican lager to me. And one thing, I told you my Spanish is kind of basic. I mean, I can probably, in the most horrific, chopped up manner possible, I could talk to somebody in Spanish, and I can do the basics. I can get food, I can get like a hotel and transportation, but that's pretty much the extent of my Spanish. So before I filmed this, I pulled out my phone with my Google Translate, and I scanned the top of the can. It says, desde 2008 or 2008, legalmente hecho, which I kind of thought what that meant in my mind, but Google Translate, made legally since 2008, which kind of made me smile and wonder, what does that mean? Made legally since 2008. Did they make it illegally before 2008? I think that's kind of cool. You know, beer. Once upon a time, making beer was illegal in the United States. It's totally legal now. You can make beer. Thing is, though, if you don't have a license and you're not selling it and you don't pay taxes on it, well, let me get that straight. You can make it for your own consumption. You can't sell it unless you have a license and you're paying taxes on it and all that. Of course, government wants their slice of your pie. So that's what it is. So I don't know. This is Good People Brewing. I've liked everything that I've had from Good People Brewing out of Birmingham, Alabama. So hopefully, I'm in Georgia. I've seen a couple of their beers in the grocery stores locally here in the Atlanta, Georgia area, which is not that far from Birmingham. But I don't know how much of this you people will be able to get where you're at if you're far away from here. But it is a good beer. If you're ever in the South and you find any beer from Good People Brewing Company, pick it up. Give it a go. It's good stuff. They know what they're doing. I like what they're doing. And I hope you will join me here again next time. Till then. Muchacho.